So, evening. It's been like a few days since Trumpikins became the president-elect through the Electoral College. I know a lot of people are going on about, well, if we went with another guy, or if we decide to go with another values, or if we went with and interacted with with certain groups of people that the Democrats would have won. But therein lies the problem. The problem is thinking that it was some major thing that made everything divisive. In truth, it didn't. And actually, this was something I was kind of surprised about. When I actually sat down and looked at numbers, counties, where everything fell, it ended up becoming a matter of math. Okay, so here's a bit of fun. Okay, most of the states in which Trump won that were battleground states, largely won due to gerrymandering. Over the past decade and a half to 2 decades, it's certain states redistrict their counties and electoral boards to take in certain demographics, and add to the fact that we wholesale throughout the voting, certain parts of the voting rights that actually mattered, and those states actually added what are newer, more draconian and ID voting laws that actually he took in the account that getting an ID in those states was a massive hassle for very not for various reasons. For and because of this, you kind of ended up with Trump barely making the 3% in order to win those states, and add to that the winner take all nature of the electoral college, and it became very very clear that it was more due to mathematics and not any one other factor. Now, and truth be told, currently, after everything was said and done, Hillary Clinton won by 3 million votes, and that can't really be denied. But due to how everything was spread out and how the counties were designed specifically to allow certain voters to win, and with certain rules in place that disenfranchised other types of voters, it has become clear that there really was nothing we could have done unless we had a 11th-hour Hail Mary about a month ago. All right, so saying Bernie Sanders would have been the one to drag us out, no, it wouldn't have. In truth, those who are going about, well, if they opened up the primaries, he actually did worse in semi-open primary states. The only ones that he actually did well in were the closed-off caucuses. Well, and you're probably going, well, Hillary's an insider, and you bought into the fucking rhetoric. There's actually a really good article by the Daily Banter done several months ago before the elections that actually hinted over the fact that a lot of the stuff that kept getting brought up and a lot of everything else that Hillary that was part of Hillary's thing was there for decades. And the reason Sanders actually became so popular was due to the fact that he sold ideals. She sold plans. All right, she had plans to do everything that Sanders wanted to do, but it was our own apathy, our own delusion that we needed to fall in love with a candidate that caused us to lose it, along with stuff that moderate Democrats have been going on about for years. We were talking about ID laws and gerrymandering 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 12, 16. But you guys would rather go on about how, well, Hillary was the ultimate insider. Okay. Or you'd rather go on about how, well, Bernie would have beaten past that. But the problem with that was you weren't there 2 years ago. We actually were poised to be able to elect a Democratic majority, which would have cushioned and prevented something as we're in now. But you radicals would rather just do every 4 years. And unfortunately, we can't do that now. We have 2 years. We have 2 years to flip the Senate, flip the House. We have 2 years to block, to fight. And in truth, you radicalists, leftists, communists, anarchists, you guys want a revolution? I'm handing you the fucking bottle. I wanted things to be stable. But, hey, you want war. Well, here you go. Well, this is me, screaming into the void, over and out.